It's May the 11th, and we're trying to get the last of the 2020 corn planting. Once we get this little spot here planted, we'll like 30 acres if we don't have to replant any. This bottom down through here, we planted it Sunday a week ago, and we got an 1.5 inch rain in 45 minutes and water swept across it. So we don't know if we're gonna have to replant it or not. We're hoping not. Or if we do, we're hoping we just have to spot a few places in. We're having to dodge around mud holes. It seems like we get 1 to 2 rains a week, so we're just having to plant in between showers. Everything I've been taught to do and learned to do over the years seems like we just hadn't been able to do this year. Having to plant in cold, wet ground. And that just, the seed doesn't get off to a good start that way, and I don't really like it. But if we're going to get the corn in, we really need to. I like to have all my corn in by May the 15th, at least on the hills. And I really like to have my bottom corn in by May the 20th. Last year we planted till the 25th of May, and we still made really good corn, but last year wasn't an exceptional year for us. Some of the best yields I had ever seen. But we was blessed with plenty of rain late. And I'm hoping that's the case this year, because you don't want to plant corn wet and then it turn off dry. That's just a recipe for disaster. I walked down here in the bottom to check this corn in the wet ground to see how it's coming up. Right here, these are natural springs that bubble up in the field, and this is a drainage ditch we dug to help drain the field. That got a shallow one there, and it drains off in here. You can see the water just constantly flowing. There was a great big one right here, and I dug this ditch to drain it, and you can see how full it stays. You can see the water, it puts a stream out like that all year long. But it flows down to right here, and it gets really deep right there. It's probably a good 4 foot deep right there, full of water. And what I do, it's about 4 foot deep right there, and I back in with my PTO ditcher, and I make a ditch, and that ditch follows the contour of the ground and goes down there and drains out of that pipe, and on the other side of that pipe there's a creek. And all this ground down through here is full of those springs. I worked at a farm on the other side of that fence row, and it's the same way. And then on the other side of that fence row, my neighbor, he tiled his, and it probably made a difference, but that's the worst spot on this field, and we get by so far without tiling it. So right there it is, guys. This is the corn down in the low ground. I don't know. This corn's been in the ground 9 days now. It didn't help that it got down to about 38 degrees 2 nights in a row and really slowed it down. Which somebody told me that's probably a good thing, kept the ground from souring and making the seed rot. But I'm gonna put them back in their little homes and cover them up. I don't really know what to do. My gut instinct tells me to replant it, but I guess we're gonna play a wait and see game. Right there you can see a seed that washed plum, probably coming from up the hill somewhere. That's the thing I hate the most about farming, is making those tough calls, those hard decisions on, especially like whether to replant or not, can be really hard sometimes. He's down there planting around the wet hole. Got springs in it. Believe it or not, those springs down there are tiled on 40-foot centers. But that spring puts out so much that the tiles don't drain it fast enough. And when I say tile, for those of y'all not involved in ag, tile is a black flexible pipe that has slits cut in it, and the water seeps down through those slits and drains the ground. And they put that in with the plow, or we have dug some with the track hoe and laid the pipe by hand. But I'm just ready for corn planting to be over with and switch to beans. Ready for a change. He's going back there and plant that little neck behind that house, and we'll be finished with this. And then I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm waiting on fertilized boys to bring me a tanker load of 28% where we can go back to side dressing corn. But until we get that, we can't really do anything. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like our channel. We do the best we can to try to put out videos that y'all might like. If you got anything y'all want me to do a video on, just comment and I'll try my best to get it done. Thanks.